My name is Dory, and this is the Backroad Diaries, where we travel across Western Canada to learn more about cooperative success stories. This time around, we traveled to Winton, Alberta to visit Besties Cooperative Farm. As the name implies, this cooperative was started by three best friends from Calgary who shared a love for agriculture and wanted to create jobs for themselves in the sector that aligned with their values. To bring their dream to life, they rented out a large front yard on a residential property outside the city.
We're a small-scale regenerative farm in southern Alberta. We grow produce of all kinds, as well as a bit of fruit. We primarily do a CSA, which is a community-supported agriculture program. We also do some farmers market and then some wholesale and things like that to other retailers as well.
Community-supported agriculture is a subscription box model where customers pick up a box of fresh produce every week throughout the 14-week growing season. These community-building interactions and growing using regenerative practices reflect the Besties' commitment to building and maintaining relationships through food.
Regenerative agriculture actually aims to improve the site that it's on, and when practiced well, actually improve the lives of the farm workers and the communities around them. I think you owe it to your community and the people around you to be ecologically responsible.
Michael, Curtis, and Nicole want to honor through their work the fact that food is more than just something that shows up on your plate. It symbolizes the deeply intertwined relationships between growers, consumers, and ecosystem.
It's so cool to see something go from a tiny little seed and to appreciate that food doesn't just appear, that it takes so much time from the time that it's a tiny little seed to, for example, like cabbages that are, like the size of my torso, like that takes a really long time. And so to be a part of the hands and like the larger system of weather and ecosystem and soil, like all of that happening is like being a part of, a beautiful orchestra of the world, like it's just so cool. And it tastes so good.
For the Besties, becoming a co-op was a natural fit. The model encourages relationship building and equal decision making, which is already how they work together as a group of friends. The agricultural sector also has high barriers to entry for young people without family ties to the industry, and the cooperative model offered a unique opportunity to grow food for a living without compromising their values.
I saw conventional farm models, which looked like traditional families and people who own land, people who had equipment, and I never saw myself in that picture. Being exposed to cooperative models and what that could look like for me really opened the door to become a farmer and actually do something that I do love.
I never actually thought that I would work on farms, but working with Curtis and Michael and growing food has been really, really rewarding. And I just feel like very connected to people around me and to the land that I am living on, and that feels pretty unique and really special.
Thank you to Michael, Curtis, and Nicole for not only letting us join you on the farm during your busy harvest season, but also for making us a delicious lunch and letting us help pick flowers. You truly treated us like your besties.